All right, welcome back to Tarot Academy. I'm Spencer, your host as always, and today we're going to be doing a interesting little pick a card reading. It actually just hit me. I was sitting here wondering, what exactly should we do today? And then I thought, you know what? Here I am trying to manifest an idea for you, the pick a card idea. So why not simply do a draw and see what you are trying to manifest? See what you're going to manifest. Let's see what's in your cards, what you're trying to manifest, what you will manifest, and if a timeline presents itself, when will this manifestation occur, when will it begin, etc., etc. So, same format as always. Green aventurine, pile number 1. Pink quartz, pile number 2. Red jade, pile number 3. And last but not least, black onyx, pile number 4. So timestamps are below if you've already chosen. Same format as always. And just a quick note, I'm no longer doing the free 3-card mini readings. Too many ridiculous and ungrateful people. But we do have lots of free tarot stuff as well as private reading bookings down in the link below if you are interested. Otherwise, hit that like and subscribe in advance because I know you're going to like this. So, timestamps below, or else we're going to start with Green Aventurine right away. The Two of Wands reversed. So this is the 8th card we've drawn, 8 representing karma, representing wealth, also representing infinity. So is it possible that you become a little bit jaded in your view of the world after you have achieved what you desire? Because that's what this is. All right, Green Aventurine. I'm kind of excited for this one. I haven't done a public manifestation reading in a very long time. In fact, I dare say it's probably been over a month. Typically, private readers always request a reading on when they will receive something. So I guess it's technically a manifestation reading, but really it's more of an outcome timeline situation. These are more time-sensitive questions as opposed to theme-sensitive situations. So, let's see what you're going to manifest. We're going to be doing a 9-card spread. 9 in numerology is the number of completion. And if you can't tell by the mess shuffle, we will be incorporating reversals. Now, this is a genuine reading. There is no attempt to stack the deck or arrange cards in a way that you might like off camera. Nothing like that is occurring here, as you can see. This is a continuous loop. There's no deception here. Unlike so many other tarot readers these days, it seems. My apologies, a small bug, just the bane of my existence. Well, how appropriate. So, we begin a 9-card spread with a 9 card, specifically the 9 of Cups. And by the way, when I draw, I interpret, and I just twist it to reveal for you. It doesn't change the meaning, it's merely a camera angle thing. But let's unpack what we have here, because this is quite fortuitous for anything you're trying to manifest. Number 1, you're starting from a place of completion. This is the 9th card. 9 in numerology is completion. The 9 of Cups upright indicates an individual who has a clear picture of what they want, or a clear picture of the idea of what they want, whether it's a circumstance such as moving to a new city, but you don't know specifically which one, or perhaps starting a new career, but not certain of what field. Anything would be better than your current position, is your frame of thought, your current state of mind. Now, you have that completed picture. You have enough here that the universe can say, okay, I have a lot to work with, and we're going to go from there. So we see a man, and remember, gender has no place in tarot. It's merely a representation here. So we see a man here, arms are crossed, slight smile, cocked up. He appears to be in quite a chipper mood, legs spread wide, got the ultimate man spreading going on, but it indicates dominance over the situation. So in this moment, you are dominant over the 9 cups in the background. Cups are the suite of emotion, cups represent this man's emotion, and 9 of them arrayed properly indicates he knows the emotional journey and the path towards what he desires. You have at least an idea of what you want, and even if it's an idea as simple as something better than right now, if you're operating at, say, a let's just say if I was to grade your life like some angry school teacher whom we all hate, and I was to give you a B plus, you have an A plus idea. Regardless of what that is, you have that in your mind, and that's important for manifestation. Because if you give the universe an end, it can help generate the means. And we're going to unpack the means right now. This is also the first card we've drawn. 1 in numerology is the beginning. 9, of course, is the end. So we're here, the end of the beginning of the end. It's just starting to sound like a Christopher Nolan movie. The Knight of Wands. So it would appear that some mistakes may or may not be made here. And, I mean, it is understandable that you would make a mistake while trying to manifest. I mean, the wands indicate magical action here. The knight on the horse indicates desire for fast action. So you're trying to accelerate manifestation here. But, I mean, you see the pyramids in the background? Those pyramids weren't built in a day, right? It takes time. So this is a card effectively telling you to exercise patience, and no matter your magical ability, no matter your manifestation capabilities, sometimes things are too grand to simply rush forward, and it takes time. It took you time, likely, to realize your vision and detail it mentally to the point where you become the 9 of Cups. So that's all this is exercising here, restraint. Judgment. So again, restraint, judgment. Now you've learned, you realize that whatever action you're taking to accelerate the timeline, accelerate the process, hey, let's slow it down just a wee bit, you know? Lest you suffer judgment reversed here. But this card is a little bit contextual, so I'm not going to expand on it too much. But remember down here, these individuals represent the souls of those that did not follow through with their manifestation, those souls that were lost and damned upon their own journey because of their own lack of resolve. The angel, of course, is Gabriel, the archangel. The trumpet is God's will, God's desire, and it can blow in your favor or against. It all depends on the actions you take in implementing your manifestation. Ironic, this is where I would talk about the free 3-card mini reading, but we're not doing those anymore. Private readings are available though, as well as many other things, the link down below. So the King of Swords reversed. Okay, so this is basically telling you that, hey, it's okay to make some mistakes. I mean, you were told to slow down here. This might be telling you to tone down some ego, tone down that sharp tongue, tone down that quick-to-strike mentality. I mean, if you basically walk around like a wound-up cobra or viper ready to strike continually, like a jack-in-the-box on the final crank of the handle, that's definitely not going to accelerate whatever you're trying to manifest. It's just not going to help. So it would appear that, well, you know what? If that doesn't apply to you, what I just said, I realize now in conjunction with judgment, this indicates that those who would normally want to see you fall, those haters that would normally want to see you fail, they will in fact hold their judgment, hold their tongue, because even they recognize that if there's a chance you can ascend to a higher plane of being, a higher state of mind, of material possession and spiritual wealth, that they too may ascend themselves, and your action, your ascension will inspire others to do the same. That's likely what the King of Swords is telling me here. I do think it could be expanded upon, but truly, I don't know. The 8 of Cups. How ironic, we draw the 8 of Cups right above the 9 of Cups. Now, the 8 of Cups is, of course, reversed. So, again, this is trial, tribulation, and hardship. 8 is the number of karma in numerology. 8 is also the number of wealth. So you see 8 upside down is still 8, 8 on the side is infinity, and 8 right side up is of course still 8. Now, again, soul searching here. That's what the moon is telling us. A hooded figure departing on their own at night after stacking their emotions, organizing their energies, and realizing the karmic journey they must begin on. And that's effectively what it's telling you here. You know, there is no reward without work, without risk. And that's why the 8 of Cups reversed makes itself known over the 9 of Cups. So you've learned a few lessons here, and now you're equipped to begin your journey on self-discovery and self-learning. And what you learn here will set the stage for the next few cards, because I know that you're going to get what you desire. It's just a matter of time, I suppose. Ah, precisely. Yet another warning from the deck. The Eight of Pentacles upright. So here I spoke of karmic work, soul work. I just told you 30 seconds ago that there's no reward without work. And here's the deck confirming my wisdom, confirming my words to you. The Eight of Pentacles. Look at this individual. He is working hard, carving out those pentacles. This indicates someone who's grinding away, someone who's making money. Look at all the coins he's got stacked up on the ground. So whatever you desire, your work is going to pay off. I mean, this individual has been working hard, and look at all the pentacles he's stacked up. His work is paying off. Your work will pay off. This is another 8 card, but this is now positive karma. Remember, 8 also represents wealth. 8 plus 8 equals 16. 1 plus 6 equals 7. 7 in numerology indicates knowledge, indicates learning, indicates wisdom. So these two cards together, quite prophetic, Green Aventurine. I am damned pleased to say that this is pretty damn good. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this, that's for sure. Holy shoot. I would definitely say that things are working in your favor, and they're going to continue to work in your favor. Oh. The Four of Pentacles. Upright. Is it possible that you get everything you desire? I mean, look, you have the beginning of a journey, work, the rewards of a journey paying off, the fruits of your labor, and now we have here, I dare say almost complacency, but not so. This is security. Security in the knowledge that you will receive your just dues, security in the knowledge that your efforts shall pay off, and security in your material, spiritual well-being. That's what this is indicating here. We see the fruits of your labor pay off there on your head, the crown and third eye chakra. We see there the heart chakra, and the grounding, the foundation of your hard work, and the foundation of all you have achieved, present with your feet upon the 2 pentacles. And I see you're also wearing a very fine Dior coat, but I'll leave that for another time. And of course, this is the 7th card in the draw, 7 indicating wisdom. Ah. The Two of Wands reversed. So this is the 8th card we've drawn, 8 representing karma, representing wealth, also representing infinity. So is it possible that you become a little bit jaded in your view of the world after you have achieved what you desire? Because that's what this is indicating. We see a man holding the world, 2 wands at his side, indicating he was once in prison, there was once a wand before him, but now there is not, and he stares at the world. Although I feel like you've accomplished and achieved so much that you are in fact a little bit unimpressed with the world. And if you're sitting here thinking to yourself, there's no way I can do this to the point where I'm dissatisfied with the world, truly, just wait and see. Truly wait and see. You'd be surprised how easy it is to become jaded with the world once you have what you desire. Once there is no longer a challenge present anymore. It is also trite, to say the least. There's nothing more to it, really. Now let's see the 9th and final card in your draw, Green Aventurine. Ah! Yet another karma card, the 8 of Swords reversed. So, typically, this would not be a very good card, but its reversal indicates a breaking free of the norms and the binding habits, the negative energies that surrounded the 2 of Wands reversed. So we have here a woman bound, gagged, blindfolded, surrounded by dangerous sharp swords at low tide on the beach. This woman could cut herself and bleed to death. She could drown when the tide comes in. She could die of starvation. There's 1,000 ways you can die. Truly 1,000 ways you can die. But the reversal of this indicates you are going to break free from the mental, physical shackles that bind you and restrict your worldview to that limiting and negative perspective you will hold once you achieve what you desire, once you get everything you ever wanted. It's like that depressing Billie Eilish song where it's like, I got everything I wanted. Or, I can't do angsty teenage girl, but you understand what I'm trying to say, yes? Anyways, Green Aventurine, congratulations on getting everything you wanted. and it being reality instead of a dream, because that was the Billie Eilish song. And don't worry if you become jaded, because you'll break free of that and become a truly wealthy person, not just someone who's achieved their material desires. So please hit that like and subscribe. Click down below if you want to book a private reading or learn more about tarot. We've got a bunch of stuff on offer. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Please comment down below what you want me to cover in the next pick a card reading. I love you, and I thank you. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Well, ironic that the 8th card we draw is the wealthiest and most independent woman in all of tarot. There's you, the 9 of Pentacles, rich as fuck, free as fuck, and happy as fuck, dare I say. Alrighty, Pink Quartz, pile number 2. Welcome back. I just got done with Green Aventurine, basically a Billie Eilish song. You know that song, I Got Everything I Wanted, or I Had a Dream? I don't know, I don't listen to angsty teenage girls who dye their hair every other week, but Billie Eilish song. Let's see who you are. Hopefully not a Taylor Swift song. Let's hope to God you're not a Taylor Swift song. Would there be anything worse than a fortune-telling reading where you are a Taylor Swift song? I don't know. That was probably the worst smooth out I have ever done in my entire life. I almost feel like restarting the video, but I'm not inspired enough to do another opening monologue that's the exact same thing. You know, there's limits to even my spontaneity. So, let's see what the cards have in store for you, Pink Quartz. What are you going to manifest? When is it going to arrive? I mean, if you get everything you wanted, will you be in a better place mentally than you were before? Spiritually? Physically? I know that every time I get what I want, I only want more. Now, is that the fact that I'm a 9 life path? I mean, theoretically, I should be happy with anything by that standard. Maybe it's too much of a Jupiter placement in my chart, you know, too much expansion. Personally, I have no idea. But, well, actually I do. I know exactly why, but I'm not going to share it because I don't care to tell you. But we're doing a 9-card spread here. And as you can see, there's no funny business with the cards. This is a genuine reading. You've witnessed me shuffle, you're going to witness me draw. Now, when I draw, I read from my angle, and then I just flip it for you. It's just a camera thing, I'm not changing the meaning. So this is the Queen of Cups, reversed. So, I mean, I just told you about, I just asked you about your mental state. I literally just said to you, will you be in a better place mentally and spiritually if you get everything you wanted? And it would appear the Queen of Cups is spiting me, slapping me in the face, letting me know that, hey, your viewers are either unhappy right now, Spencer, or they're going to be unhappy when they get everything they wanted. But I'm going to tell you right now, this is the first card in the draw, right? The Queen of Cups. We have here a woman, a queen. She sits upon a throne. In the background is a tide. The changing tide represents emotion. She bears a cup. The cup represents emotion. And she as a queen represents regal and dignified bearing, even in the most extreme of circumstance. So I can confidently say that you're unhappy right now with a circumstance that could be as broad-ranging as your entire life, or as small as something like your current state of an artistic project, current state of your job, something to do, something a little bit smaller. But we know there's some sort of unhappiness, something that you want to change, and something that you want to change for the better fast. So recognizing this problem is the first step to conscious manifestation and changing it, moving forward in a more positive, enlightened direction. And that's what we're going to unpack with the next 8 cards here. So this is the first card. 1 in numerology, represents leadership. And this is the energies that will be leading the reading going forward. The next 8 cards will be led by your unhappiness with a current situation, and we're going to see what tarot is going to tell you about changing that current situation for the better. The 1 of Pentacles. So it would appear that some sort of financial windfall or bonus of some sort of material gain will make itself present in your life. Not really a big one, but likely enough to make a significant difference and probably assuage or soothe some of these, dare I say, inefficiencies in your current state of being. These problems. I mean, money does in fact iron out all the wrinkles of daily life. I myself know this very well. I mean, I read tarot very successfully. So let's look at it this way. One, again, this is a one card. One in numerology is leadership energy. So money will be leading you on your journey out of this negative emotional state. It will be leading you on the journey to correct, to manifest what is necessary to improve everything in your daily life. That's what's going on here. However, we have the Lovers reversed. Now that could indicate to me potentially some conflict in a relationship. The significant other. Oh, is it possible that your husband, boyfriend, partner, even something as non-committal as a roommate, is going through a financial situation at the moment that is negatively impacting you? Perhaps they've lost their job due to corona. Perhaps they are not being able to cover the rent this month, their half of the rent, however it works. It is not good. Not good. I wonder. Huh. You know, this is also contextual, so I'm going to put a pin in this for the moment, because I don't want to sit here and tell you that this is the end of your relationship or something when we have 6 full more cards to draw. Now, at this point, I would normally plug that free 3-card mini reading, but I'm not doing that anymore. Too many ungrateful trash people. So, if you want to book a private reading or learn more about tarot or see what else we offer, you can click the link down below. And may as well hit that like and subscribe. Ooh, girl. Baby girl. Look at that, eh? The Queen of Pentacles. That's what I like to see. So, that's a woman getting paid. Now, obviously, regal, dignified bearing, queen energy, same as the Queen of Cups. However, this has to do with the pentacles. Observe here, we have a queen and then a single pentacle. Now here, we have a queen and a single pentacle embodied in one single card. The Queen of Pentacles. So it would appear that this financial issue that had caused some sort of distress in a relationship that you had, whether it's an intimate love relationship or just a friendship, roommate, whatever, it doesn't matter, that's going to be resolved. Remember, negative emotional state, queen energy here, money, distress. The Lovers can just indicate distress amongst those you care about, or distress affecting you in a negative way where those you care about see you in some other negative sort of light, I suppose. It's just, you can unpack it in a few different ways, but the Queen of Pentacles here indicates the combination of the Queen of Cups and the One of Pentacles and the resolution of this financial problem. That's what this is telling us. As for the timeline, the only number we have here present is the Lovers reversed, which is a 6. However, reversed is a hidden 9. So I would say that this issue will resolve itself in a period of 9. So whether that's 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, I don't know. But it's going to come in 9s. However, I do feel the solution will come relatively fast because the hare is present in the Queen of Pentacles. And the hare indicates speed, indicates a resolution to your problem. So as long as we don't draw a turtle, and as you know the old fable, the tortoise beats the hare, I think we should be all right. Another hidden 9. Fascinating. The 6 of Cups reversed. Effectively the exact same energy as the Lovers reversed. This is a fascinating little draw here. I can't interpret just this card alone. I need to continue on and examine. I can't interpret just this one alone. Well, actually, now that I look at it and I see it sits above the Queen of Cups, I could confidently say this could indicate negative childish behavior, childlike behavior. Perhaps I almost want to say perhaps you're ungrateful for the resolution here, as though you felt you should have been rewarded more. as though the universe should have given you more. But, I mean, I always say exercise patience with the universe because the goddess Fortuna, as the Greeks said, she's very generous, but she's generous to those who are patient and hardworking. So perhaps that's the lesson. Oh, boy. The Page of Cups reversed. So this is childish energy, control energy. We have the cup, emotion. Pisces, indicated by the fish. Pisces is rigid, structured, control hierarchy. It doesn't matter what your zodiac sign is. It's just this is the Pisces energy present. Child, again. We have children here reversed, represented the cups as well, emotions. So it would seem to me that there's just a enormous amount of immaturity here. Childish energy. I don't know why. Maybe the universe is treating you like a little kid. I don't really know. Oh my god, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I mean, I can tell you right now, this represents anger, this represents wrath. So, I mean, you could be lashing out at those around you, those who are immature in your life, those who infect your positive and uplifted spiritual state, those who would drag you down and suck your energy like a vampire. That's what this could indicate. You could slay these individuals, which could be why they're represented upside down. Their true nature is revealed. Perhaps they are jealous of your stability and your bounty, your newfound success, and as a result the snakes come out of the woodwork, represented by evil little children and the childlike energies they possess here. But the Queen of Swords, I don't know if you're going to attack this energy head on. I don't know what you're doing. That is saying something. Well, ironic that the 8th card we draw is the wealthiest and most independent woman in all of tarot. There's you, the 9 of Pentacles, rich as fuck, free as fuck, and happy as fuck, dare I say. The hawk indicates freedom. Now, the hawk is blinded, indicating this woman has control over her own freedom. She knows when to set it free, she knows when to let it explore. She sits upon 9 pentacles, 9 indicating completion. Completion in numerology is 9. Now, this is the 8th card we've drawn. 8 in numerology indicates karma and wealth. So it would appear you've incurred some high karma, and it's reflecting in your ability to amass enough wealth that you are, in fact, free. Free of any bonds, free of any chains that may bind you. Quite fascinating, dare I say so myself. Dare I say so myself. Now, we have one last card. I am very interested to see what this is. Oh, well, I should just quit tarot and, become a woman and then find my own tarot reading, watch it, and realize that I, too, can have the world. So, there's you, a woman in the world, the center of the world. There's your freedom, represented by the hawk. Your desire, represented by the man there with hair almost as nice as mine. There is your wealth and your prosperity, indicated by the bull, and your strength and courage, represented by the lion. Now, if I was to sit back and say, Spencer, when was the last time you had a reading this fortuitous? I would say, I don't remember, because I genuinely don't. To see the Queen of Swords next to the 9 of Pentacles aside the world is incredible. It would appear that you are just simply destined for success, destined for happiness, destined for positivity. Pink quartz, you are manifesting what is effectively perfection. Congratulations. Hit that like and subscribe. Click the link down below if you want a private reading or to learn more about tarot or see what else we're offering. I thank you for your time. I love you very much. And again, hit that like and subscribe. Also, comment down below what you would like me to cover in the next pick a card reading. I do these every day, and I need you to help me manifest some inspiration. So do that for me, please. Thank you so much, guys. Have a fantastic day. little, in fact, because you now reject and disdain those things that you cannot have, that which you cannot have, and this is the 7th card that we have drawn here. 7 in numerology, of course, representative of wisdom, of knowledge. Alrighty, red jasper, the ketchup stone. Let's see what's going on for the two of you. Now, as always, those who pick the latter piles get the T on the first 2 piles. So, green aventurine. It was like that Billie Eilish song where she talks about getting everything she wants in a dream. Very depressing. Very depressing. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Pink quartz, on the other hand, well, I mean, they truly got the world, but I feel as though it came at the expense of friends and family. Maybe that weren't the best influences on them, but at the same time, you know, we ask for the world, perhaps we'll get it, just, with a few less people in it. And maybe that was the lesson for them to learn today. Wow, that was terrible. Alright, so we're going to be doing a 9-card spread. The usual. Now, 9 numerology is, of course, the completion. And as you can see, we're doing a genuine shuffle in front of you. There's no games, no card tricks, no stacking the deck with, how shall I say, bullshit. Bullshit. We're genuinely going to interpret the energies of the universe and see what it has in store for you. Now, do I want to express a general feeling? You know what? I feel really good about this, Red Jade. I really feel good about this. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on, because I do feel good. I haven't felt this good about a reading in a little while. I did a private reading, actually, last night. Late last night. A client requested an emergency one, and I actually felt really good about it. Oh, well, that's not bad at all. Holy hell, that's fantastic. And by the way, when I draw, and then I twist so you can see it. It's not changing the meaning, it's just a camera angle thing. But this is the Tower reversed. So I'm going to tell you right now, whatever you're manifesting, it is a seemingly big shakeup, but it really is not actually that bad. Now, there's a lot that could be unpacked here. First of all, this is the 16th card in tarot. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 in numerology is wisdom and learning. So, as we examine the tower, we see 2 individuals falling from the tower, a king and a queen. We see a crown being struck from the tower by divine lightning sent from the heavens itself. Now, how does this very, very fairy tale-esque card impact your manifestations and what you're going to be achieving relatively soon? You might be sitting there thinking, wow, Spencer, I'm literally manifesting a cheeseburger from McDonald's right now. Like, what are you talking about? Well, I can tell you right now that if that's all you're manifesting, I mean, I'll send you $1 right now for the dollar menu. I'm not actually going to send you $1 because I like money. But at the same time, is it possible that there's 2 things I'm feeling here? Number 1 is the energy that you know what you want to manifest, you just don't want to admit it to yourself because you're afraid of failure, afraid of rejection by the universe and those people you know and love. Or, number 2, middle finger, you don't, in fact, know consciously, but your subconscious knows. And your subconscious is taking action, it's acknowledging every word I'm saying right now. Whether you realize it or not, even if you watch this entire thing and you think that was totally irrelevant, your subconscious is working in the background saying, haha, go ahead, lizard brain, think it was irrelevant. I am in control. And evidently, the star, the 17th card, 16, 17, 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 in numerology is wealth, is karma. And it would appear that we have here the 2 brains. One jug is the conscious brain, the other jug is the subconscious brain. Fascinating display of duality there, isn't it? As though one source of knowledge is replaced with another, indicated by the water. And the stars, of course, indicate the lofty unattainableness of the subconscious, and the bird indicating the freedom of the subconscious, its dominance over you. You are consciously drawing water from this well, and you don't even realize all the activity, all of the stars shining in the background, represented by your subconscious. An interesting little tidbit, to say the least. But regardless, it truly does appear that it would appear... Yeah, you know what, I'm not going to say that, but we're going to keep going. Ah, the Fool! Perhaps you need to embrace a carefree, jovial, dare I say even childlike attitude towards manifestation. You know, as children, everything is obviously better because we have no rules in our imagination, no rules in our ability to manifest, and certainly no negativity surrounding us as a result of jaded adults. But the Fool incorporates and encapsulates someone whom is, dare I say, brave. This is a brave card. It would appear that this man is an idiot about to stumble off a bloody cliff and lead his dog with him. But the reality is the Fool contains in his sack one sword, one pentacle, one wand, and one cup. Now, the sun represents divine wisdom, divine knowledge, and divine blessing, the same divine light that struck the crown from the tower. The dog, of course, represents loyalty and companionship. You will not be alone in this journey, and if you approach it with the energies that I outline here, it would appear that you can accelerate whatever you're attempting to manifest, whether it's conscious or subconscious. Doesn't matter. Oh, and it would appear that I'm correct. The Empress, upright. Now, the Empress is, of course, a queen, an empress. These individuals are of rank. They have an enormous amount of power over others. However, in this case, it would indicate that you have this power over your own life, and you too can take charge. The Empress is pregnant. In this scenario, I believe you are pregnant with an idea, pregnant with change, or pregnant with a conscious desire to manifest the ideal future you look forward to. That's what she is representing here, and that's what she desires from you. If you haven't given any thought to what you desire, I would suggest you do so now. That is what the Empress is telling you. You've already adopted the correct energies. Now channel those energies. That's what she says. Channel your ability, channel your power. That's what she wants of you. And of course, this is the fourth card in the draw. 4 in numerology represents law, order, peace, security, an established way of doing things. What she is saying may sound alien, may sound foreign to you, but the reality of the situation is it is perfectly normal. When I began my own tarot journey, I did so with manifestation. Here I am. Now I charge $500 a reading, and I am so busy I can't even see straight. By the way, link down below if you want to book a reading. But it's just a small example, right? Manifestation takes every shape, every form. It doesn't really matter. I can sit here and talk about it all day. And here is 4. Remember I just spoke of law, order, peace, and security? Well, here's a card indicating that you got everything you wanted. Now, this isn't the wealthiest card in tarot. This is, in fact, a more middle-class, upper-middle-class card. But it indicates the beginnings of positive change for you. This is a small step towards the future. And pardon me, I am exhausted. Last night I had that emergency reading, and it just took a lot of energy out of me, especially this client likes to deal with black onyx. It always puts me to sleep. I hate that stone. But anyway, things are getting better. Things are getting better. You took action. Seriously, that's all you need to do. I mean, you took action. Oh, and it would appear that this action will also improve your relationships as well. The Lover's upright. So if you're having a strain on your relationship with your family, your friends, your lovers, your boss, whomever, taking this positive action looks like it will not only enhance your material well-being, but your relationship well-being as well. You can expect to love more and to be loved more, to respect more and to be respected more. All in all, a very positive chain of events so far. And I expect manifestation to often have a positive unfolding. I mean, realistically, if you put a good foot forward, usually the universe will reward you by matching another good foot forward aside you. Ah, the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Now, what is this? Is this a total reversal of fortune? A complete destruction of all the positivity outlined prior? Not so. Rather, this would indicate that you are no longer seeking that which you cannot have, that which you should not have according to karmic law, and that which is not yours in the first place to have. So if you were dependent on something that was out of your control, you simply desired it for the sake of desiring it, say perhaps an inheritance or something, I don't know, anything truly, it matters not. It matters little, in fact, because you now reject and disdain those things that you cannot have, that which you cannot have, and this is the 7th card that we have drawn here. 7 in numerology, of course, representative of wisdom, of knowledge, of the learned experience, and all that comes with that. Ah, fantastic. The King of Wands. Bloody brilliant, if I dare say so myself. Now, there's an enormous amount that we could unpack with this, but that would require a private reading, and unless you book one, I'm not going to go into it here. But basically, this is your male side, your masculine side, taking control and charging forward to finish what you've started. You've already begun positive manifestation here. Now you are charging forward like a raging bull, because this is the 8th card we've drawn, 8 in numerology representing wealth and karma. You've built up positive karma here, and now, even if you're not the most dominant or fire sign style person, it doesn't really matter, because you've embraced the divine feminine down here. Now you're going to embrace the divine masculine and move forward. We have to remember that life is a duality. And in fact, all those labors are not in vain. All that labor has now been suspended. You've done the necessary work. The 10 of Wands reversed. You've done the work, and life becomes easy from this point on. Life becomes easy. You are becoming a master of manifestation, a master magician, a master manifester. That is a tongue twister and a half. But it's an important point. I've monologued a little bit for the past few minutes, and I apologize, but I thank you for sticking with me, because the conclusion is very important. You must understand that if I lack enthusiasm in my description, it's not because I'm not happy to do this. Rather, it's sometimes I do it so much. To explain the same thing 1,000 times over is, as Einstein said, the definition of insanity. Well, that wasn't the exact quote, but I don't really care. Now, Red Jasper, congratulations on putting the right foot forward and consciously or subconsciously embracing the positive change that will envelope your life and set you on a effort and labor-free path towards achieving everything you would like. I ask in turn, Red Jasper, that you like and subscribe. Click the link down below if you want to book a private reading, or if you want to learn more about tarot. We offer many options. I would also ask that you comment down below. Let me know what you want done in the next pick a card reading. Oftentimes it is difficult for me to think of fresh ideas every day, and I want to do what you want me to do. I want to read the questions that you have. I want to answer your questions. I can read tarot for myself and predict the entire future, which I do obviously for myself. That's how I've gotten to this point. But I want to know your questions. Comment down below. I always read the comments. I try to reply to a lot of them. I thank you very much, and I wish you a fantastic day. Red Jasper, I love you, I thank you, and goodbye. Congratulations, it looks like you do the right thing. Fascinating how during the shuffling I had spoken about this being the true death card and the fact I don't remove it. Well, it's a good thing I didn't remove it, because this is tying together our reading. So, okay, Black Onyx, last but certainly not least. So, as is your privilege, Black Onyx, the daughter of Lilith, you get to know the tea. I will spill the tea on the other stones for you. So first and foremost, Green Aventurine, this was the Billie Eilish song, I Had a Dream, I Got Everything I Wanted. Bloody painful, bloody annoying, and I hated the whole thing. Honestly, I didn't much care for it, but you know what? this was a good reading. Now, pink quartz, dear God, they got the world. They got the entire world, it would appear. But it seems to have come at the cost of some sort of important relationship to them. And how ironic, the old Hollywood storyline of you get the world, but at what cost? Trite and annoying, quite frankly. And lastly, dried ketchup, pile number 3, red jasper. Interesting. I guess basically you become Gandalf. You basically went to Hogwarts and you learned how to manifest like a master. So as for you, we're imbibing a lot of positive energies into your reading today. And my apologies for the yawning. I had a late night reading last night, and the client requested I use this stone, which just drains all of my energy. So, we will be doing a simple 9-card spread. 9 in numerology is, of course, the number of completion, and it is my life path, so I'm biased. But also, as you can see, we are doing a genuine reading here, incorporating reversals, and there's no card tricks. I'm not stacking the deck up with positive cards. I haven't removed death, or the true death card, which is the 10 of Swords. This is genuine. That's all I have to say. I watch a lot of readers every day, and I notice none of them charge what I charge for private readings, probably because they only say positive things. And you don't pay $500 to be lied to. You pay that for me for a private reading, link down below by the way, so you can hear the truth. The truth will set you free. As is the King of Wands. Oh my god, the King of Wands. God damn it. The King of Cups. My apologies. Oh man, I should have just had 50 drinks before I started this. But the King of Cups, he hath a ribbon to tell us the truth. And by the way, when I draw and I interpret by rotating. It doesn't change the meaning. It's just a camera angle thing. So, what do we have here? Forget about gender first and foremost. It's not relevant. It's just a card representation. So, we have a king. Strong, regal, bearing dominant energies. He bears a golden chalice indicating emotion. The suite of emotion is the cups. And he has a fish necklace around him. Now, what is the fish necklace? That's Pisces energy. That's heavy, religious, dogmatic energy. Think the Catholic Church. Think rigid, structured ways of doing things. We have here the water at his feet, indicating the changing tide and the shifting swell of emotion. In the background, you can see a small humpback whale. That, of course, indicates the strength of emotion and its ever-changing wild properties. So, how does this impact your manifestation? Good question. It really doesn't. This is a contextual card off the bat. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep drawing and going from there. But I'm going to say that whatever it is you desire, whatever it is your subconscious desires that maybe your conscious brain doesn't know about yet, it's going to impact you heavily, but you have the emotional control, the emotional stability to see it through, to see it forward to the end in a positive manner. You should not fear the means, and you should not fear the ends. That's what this is telling you. You're well equipped for everything. And it would appear that your efforts are not in vain, but rather will come easier than you once thought. So the 10 of Wands reversed. Upright, this would indicate a lot of difficulty, a lot of labor, a lot of hard work in achieving your goal. But reverse, this indicates a relatively smooth sailing and relatively high-yield efforts. So you put forth 1 unit of effort, you receive back 2 units of reward, that sort of thing. Now, the King of Cups, it's likely your mastery of emotion here and the dominant male energy you portray is leading you forward with the 10 of Wands. I dare say that's a fortuitous reading, to say the least. The 6 of Swords. I had spoken. My apologies. God damn, I don't know why I'm so bloody tired. My apologies. Anyway, the 6 of Swords. So, this is the card of water travel. Now, tell me, what's easier? Walking on the land or riding around in a boat? Personally, I'll take the Venetian gondolier any day of the week. Now, the Six of Swords, 6 indicates family, swords indicate the tongue, the spoken word, what is said and unsaid. Now, this indicates that your journey will begin likely with some sort of familial event. Perhaps you recognize whatever you want to manifest. Perhaps it has to do with something with family. That's the energy I'm getting from the Six of Pentacles. Or, sorry, the Six of Swords. A little bit too contextual. I mean, yeah, we're going to keep drawing. Too contextual. Oh my god, okay. Wow. What in God's name? The Six of Wands reversed. Do you want recognition from someone in your family? Are you lacking familial, like mother, father, sibling recognition? Do you need acknowledgement or recognition? That's the energy I'm getting here. The Six of Wands reversed. This is upright. This is the card of glory. You see a man, he looks like an ancient Roman celebrating a triumph. He's got a crown, a laurel crown indicating victory, another laurel crown on his staff indicating victory, a white horse decked out indicating some sort of celebration, people in the background celebrating. Lots to unpack here. Glory, victory, achievement. Reversed, however, it's the opposite. No recognition, no glory, no achievement. And paired up with the family card here. Ooh, that's heavy. That's heavy. What in the world does that mean? Heavy. We're going to keep drawing. Oh my. Okay, the Hierophant reversed. Alright, so I really am getting heavy acknowledgement energy here. Heavy patriarchy, matriarchy, familial energy here. I really wonder if you were looking for acknowledgement or something, or maybe you didn't receive enough praise or acknowledgement as a child. Perhaps there's some sort of abandonment issue going on here. But the Hierophant reversed, I mean, the Hierophant upright indicates someone of dominant authority, someone who tells you how it is. Think the Pope, someone who claims divine right, divine authority to rule over you merely because perhaps they're a parent, so that makes them right always and you wrong always. Especially reversed, that takes all of the positive quantities of a Hierophant, of a Pope-like figure, of a dominant-like figure, and reverses it and turns it malicious. That's not very good. So we have here emotional mastery, likely due to some sort of hardship experienced as a youth. And whatever achievement, whatever action you must take will come with relative ease, indicated here. But this action is driven by a lack of recognition, a lack of glory, and the constant dissatisfaction of someone important, someone of power in your life, likely a parent. Perhaps it could be a husband or a boyfriend, I don't know. But this is the One of Swords reversed, indicating cowardice. This is cowardice. You have the opportunity to speak your mind, say your piece, get something off your chest, yet you don't take it. Why? I don't necessarily know. But regardless, there's action that's not being taken here. Likely due to cowardice, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I do understand that it is difficult to stand up on your own sometimes. Oh, fuck off. The Two of Swords. Alright, so look, this is the 7th card we've drawn. 7 in numerology is wisdom. 2 in numerology, this is the Two of Swords, is peace. Now, you have a choice here. You can find peace, or you can continue to perpetuate the lie that results in self-harm. Will you willfully and ignorantly blind yourself and take the wrong path, as indicated by the crossed hands and swords there? Or will you let the truth come forward and be guided by the light and principles that Spirit is imbuing in you here, that you and your subconscious genuinely know you have to take this path? Will you do the right thing, or will you continue to cower? That's the question. Congratulations, it looks like you do the right thing. Fascinating how during the shuffling I had spoken about this being the true death card and the fact I don't remove it. Well, it's a good thing I didn't remove it because this is tying together our reading. So the 8, this is the 8th card in numerology. 8 is of course karma, and in this case we have you, someone who has a heap of positive karma, Likely due to the patience, my apologies, likely due to the patience you've demonstrated throughout your entire life. Now, especially in dealing with this individual. Now, reverse, this is not the death card. You have taken each one of those wounds, each one of their words, their judgments, their lack of appreciation, their lack of understanding, etc., and you've reversed it. You've removed all these swords, these daggers from your back, and you can move forward, not only reborn anew, but in the highly energized knowledge that you move forward happy and ready to prosper. So let's see what your last card is. Oh boy. The Emperor upright. Fantastic. So first and foremost, congratulations on embodying the peak of masculine energy, the peak of prosperity, the peak of happiness. It would appear that this is the 9th card in your draw. This is your end result. So congratulations on becoming the Emperor, Black Onyx. I mean, you had struggle, but look, the Emperor, he is old, he is wise. He sits upon a stone throne, very uncomfortable. His boots are heavy. This is a man who is weary of the world and who has worked hard, fought hard to achieve what he has. This is you. You're manifesting, moving forward, working hard, thinking hard, taking hard action. Black Onyx, fantastic reading. All I can say is congratulations. Hit that like and subscribe. You can click the link down below too if you want to book a private reading or if you want to learn more about tarot. We have a couple options down there. I would also ask that you please comment down below what you want me to cover in the next pick a card reading. You know, it's difficult for me sometimes when I can just read for myself and ask anything, but I need to know what you guys want, right? What do you want me to do? Comment down below. Let me know what you want the next pick a card reading to be, and check out the channel. I've got like 2 or 3 dozen of these pick a card readings now. Pretty much any question you want answered, I'm certain you can find the guidance for. So Black Onyx, I thank you, I love you, and I can't wait to see you guys again. Have a fantastic day, and we will catch you next time. All right, Green Aventurine. I'm kind of excited for this one. I haven't done a public manifestation reading in a very long time. In fact, I dare say it's probably been over a month. Typically, private readers always request a reading on when they will receive something. So I guess it's technically a manifestation reading, but really it's more of an outcome timeline situation. These are more time-sensitive questions as opposed to theme-sensitive situations. So, let's see what you're going to manifest. We're going to be doing a 9-card spread. 9 in numerology is the number of completion. And if you can't tell by the mesh shuffle, we will be incorporating reversals. Now, this is a genuine reading. There is no attempt to stack the deck or arrange cards in a way that you might like off camera. Nothing like that is occurring here, as you can see. This is a continuous loop. There's no deception here. Unlike so many other tarot readers these days, it seems. My apologies, a small bug. Just the bane of my existence. Ah, well, how appropriate. So, we begin a 9-card spread with a 9 card, specifically the 9 of Cups. And by the way, when I draw, I interpret, and I just twist it to reveal for you. It doesn't change the meaning, it's merely a camera angle thing. But let's unpack what we have here, because this is quite fortuitous for anything you're trying to manifest. Number 1, you're starting from a place of completion. This is the 9th card. 9 in numerology is completion. The 9 of Cups upright indicates an individual who has a clear picture of what they want, or a clear picture of the idea of what they want, whether it's a circumstance such as moving to a new city, but you don't know specifically which one, or perhaps starting a new career, but not certain of what field. Anything would be better than your current position is your frame of thought, your current state of mind. Now, you have that completed picture. You have enough here that the universe can say, okay, I have a lot to work with, and we're going to go from there. So we see a man, and remember, gender has no place in tarot. It's merely a representation here. So we see a man here, arms are crossed, slight smile, cocked up. He appears to be in quite a chipper mood, legs spread wide, got the ultimate man spreading going on, but it indicates dominance over the situation. So in this moment, you are dominant over the 9 cups in the background. Cups are the suite of emotion, cups represent this man's emotion, and 9 of them arrayed properly indicates he knows the emotional journey and the path towards what he desires. You have at least an idea of what you want, and even if it's an idea as simple as something better than right now, if you're operating at, say, let's just say if I was to grade your life like some angry school teacher whom we all hate, and I was to give you a B+, you have an A+ idea. Regardless of what that is, you have that in your mind, and that's important for manifestation. Because if you give the universe an end, it can help generate the means. And we're going to unpack the means right now. This is also the first card we've drawn. 1 in numerology is the beginning. 9, of course, is the end. So we're here, the end of the beginning of the end. It's just starting to sound like a Christopher Nolan movie. The Knight of Wands. So it would appear that some mistakes may or may not be made here. And I mean, it is understandable that you would make a mistake while trying to manifest. I mean, the wands indicate magical action here. The knight on the horse indicates desire for fast action. So you're trying to accelerate manifestation here. But, I mean, you see the pyramids in the background? Those pyramids weren't built in a day, right? It takes time. So this is a card effectively telling you to exercise patience. And no matter your magical ability, no matter your manifestation capabilities, sometimes things are too grand to simply rush forward, and it takes time. It took you time, likely, to realize your vision and detail it mentally to the point where you become the 9 of Cups. So that's all this is exercising here. Restraint. Judgment. So again, restraint, judgment. Now you've learned. You realize that whatever action you're taking to accelerate the timeline, accelerate the process, hey, let's slow it down just a wee bit, you know? Lest